much weed. CT, yeah, the place where my heart is. Fuck y'all cats that say we the softest. In the tri-state, mind states, I beg to differ. Norwalk, terrorize shit like Jack the Ripper. Norwalk, yeah, you see how we gleam. If you see what I seen, you might be where I be. You might just drive straight through New Jersey, through NYC to the CT, just to represent we. Now everybody's rapping about the same old shit, the same old clip, the same old whip, the same old bitch. But niggas round here, we don't play that shit. Smack to your mouth, front of your girl, front of your kids. Cats talk about what they done did. One do, to me, who you, I be, F.A. In 99 I kick that Mayday, Pele, Elvis Presley, Hound Dog, they couldn't smell me, check my pedigree. True thoroughbred knuckle blazer, pop blood, knock out teeth like Joe Frazier. Whoop bass, proper like when Mama raised ya. Jesus Christ the Lord himself couldn't save you. From the cuts from Connect, I'm breaking your neck. Got niggas speechless, got bitches tone deaf. I bet a lot of niggas won't like my shit, but that's the same motherfuckers that's gon' bite my shit. Recite my shit, run home and rewrite my shit. Acting like somebody really gon' buy that shit. Well, that's it. Now I'ma change my style every time I rhyme. Every time it gets stuck, I'ma make it shine. Change my rhyme till my dead loved ones come back. Change my rhyme till the last white person is black. As a matter of fact, son, respect's what you lack. It's Norwalk, not Norwalk, they get smacked. Get it correct, connect. I see you, see cut when you see me short. I see.
Yo, your boy the Royal Bastard's back, and I got some shit for y'all ass today. Cause I was on Facebook talking shit to a whole lot of people about a whole lot of different shit, ranging from the bullshit bombing in France on to crazy ass people giving their kids crazy ass medication drugs. Now, first of all, I want to say sorry to all the people that actually lost loved ones in the bombings and the shootings that happened out there in Paris. It's a damn shame that other countries are staging tragic events the same way America is and blowing up and fucking up their citizens and their innocent people just to do whatever it is that they trying to do. And for all of y'all who don't know already, this little bitch, the white chick, the one that they got pictures of out there, I don't know whether they photoshopped or what have you, but just the fact that it's even out there and it's being, an issue right now. This chick, the one that was at the bombing in Sandy Hook, and she was also at the bombing in Boston. Now she just happened to appear up at the. This is crazy. Now, I don't know how y'all people feel about what's going on out there. Quite frankly, I really don't care. There's enough shit going on here in America that's being covered up and fucked up, and we don't know the truth about. So if y'all want to keep worried about what the hell is going out there over in France, because trust me when I tell you, look me in the face when I tell you, this shit is just like Sandy Hook and just like 9/11 and just like the Boston bombing and probably the shit that happened out there in the world. It's all some false flag fake shit, and y'all gonna figure it out when the shit get aired out and everybody start coming up with all this bullshit that this person was there and this person was there and people that wasn't supposed to be in places that were already dead and other places. Look, you'll figure it all out. But aside from that, again, I want to say sorry for the people that actually did die, because bombs went off and people got shot, so evidently some motherfuckers died out there, unless it's really like some Sandy Hook shit and nobody died and they just played it off for the whole world. But we'll figure that out sooner or later. Anyway, the shit with the Adderall and the Ritalin and shit that we was talking about earlier that got everybody's panties all in a bunch. Listen, I don't know what the fuck y'all think, like, this ADD and this what is it? ADHD shit? Yeah, that shit is attention deficit disorder. And the other one is what? Attention deficit adult hyper something whatever. Anyway, that's some bullshit. Now, some people have comments about, having to give their kids Ritalin or Adderall or whatever because of autism, where they're dealing with kids. We're not talking about children with autism. That's a whole different level. We're not even touching that. Those are issues. That's a problem. This ADD and ADHD, whatever, all those letters, that is a bunch of bullshit. When was it not okay for a fucking child to have a short attention span? I had a fucking short attention span. My teacher started talking some shit I didn't feel like listening to. I started thinking about something the fuck else. Kids act up in school. Class clowns. Ha ha ha. Dude, listen. Life is supposed to be exciting. You're a child. Growing up. Shit is new. You're learning something new every day. That's the purpose of life. Whether you're a child or an adult, regardless. You learn something new every day. So it should be exciting when you learn something new, especially if it's something that you want to learn. Now, if the kid don't want to listen to the dumb shit, because remember, the teachers is dumb as fuck today because they teaching us some bullshit. Remember all the shit that they taught us when we was in motherfucking school? We found out that a lot of that shit was bullshit. So what the fuck did we really learn? A bunch of lies in school. So if your kid ain't paying attention to the bullshit that the teacher's motherfucking saying and he's thinking about something else, he's being a fucking kid. And guess what? That's not our fault. That's your fault. It's the government fault. It's the parents' fault. Growing up, all this TV and everything that you're giving in video games, you're giving your kids things to have their imagination. Look, you know what separates humans from other fucking animals? Is the fact that we have the ability to create things in our mind. Creativity. Imagination. We have that. Other animals and shit, they don't have that. And opposable thumbs. We got opposable thumbs too. So aside from opposable thumbs and the creativity part of our brain that allows us to do things beyond the scope of just natural instincts, that's what that is. So if you give kids more things to think about, more creative parts of the mind to explore, of course their attention is going to be all over the motherfucking place. You got the kid sitting in fucking school. He can't wait to get out the motherfucking school to go play his motherfucking Xbox One. That's all he's thinking about all day in Xbox One, the fucking video game, or the cartoon he was watching. That's because you're giving these kids too many things. Back in the day, remember back in the motherfucking day when there wasn't nothing else to think about because there wasn't no fucking TV. Only thing you had to think about was what the fuck you learned when you went somewhere to go fucking learn it. And y'all thought them people back then was primitive and that we're actually smarter than them? No, we're dumb as fuck. All of y'all. Y'all, not me. I'm not dumb. I might not be smarter than the goddamn rocket scientist, but I'm not goddamn dumb. A lot of you motherfuckers is dumb because you don't see what the fuck is going on. Now, again, back to you fucking parents that's pumping your kids up full of these motherfucking drugs because they want to run around and be fucking children because you don't want to be a motherfucking parent and keep an eye on these motherfuckers and keep these little motherfuckers entertained because you done gave them Xbox and PlayStation 4s and every goddamn electronic thing on the fucking planet, so now you can't keep their attention on nothing else. It's your fucking fault. Teach the little motherfucker to read a motherfucking book before they motherfucking go to sleep. Sit down and do something constructive, energetic with their time instead of sitting up on, like grown people do, on social media all day. Nobody's interacting with humans anymore. Kids don't go out and play at the fucking park no more. They play video games. They contact with each other, do little headpieces like this, video games, and talk to each other through the Xbox and PlayStations and the goddamn laptops and what is it, and tablets and all other shit. Nobody has to have face-to-face or physical contact with anybody to have fun anymore. So there's so many things for kids to expand their attention to. You wonder why these motherfuckers sit in school and can't keep their fucking mind on nothing else. It's your fault. Now don't start pumping the kids up full of fucking drugs because they not thinking the way you want them to fucking think. They're not fucking robots. Okay? If you wanted a fucking robot, you should have made sure Radio Shack didn't go out of business. That's your fault. Circus City, all that shit. They had mad robots for you motherfuckers. As a matter of fact, speaking of which, I think it should be a law that you motherfuckers should actually, everybody, You should be mandated by the state, federal government, anybody. Everybody should have to raise a litter of puppies before you can have a kid. Raise a whole litter of puppies from the time that they're born to a year fucking old. If you can't raise some puppies and have these motherfuckers be obedient and survive to a year old, then you don't deserve to be able to have a child. Period. It's simple. It'll save everybody a whole lot of motherfucking time. You wouldn't need Geico. How about that? Raise some motherfucking puppies. Raise a litter of fucking puppies. You ignorant, stupid motherfuckers. See how you can deal with puppies. See if them motherfuckers send you over the edge first. If you can't deal with a litter of puppies, you definitely ain't gonna be able to deal with a human motherfucking child. Especially if you got one that you think got special needs. So, all y'all who ADHD, where the fuck did this magical disorder even come from? It was just some shit that they diagnosed so that they could make a drug for it, so that they could get your kids hooked on it, so everybody hooked on shit, and they just got everybody running around stupefied. You know what was the motherfucking cure for ADHD about 50 years ago? An ass whooping. How about that? Not even 50 years ago. When I was in motherfucking school, an ass whooping. Trust me, if I fucked up when I was in school, the ass whooping I got when I got home, I was not going to do that shit again when I went to school tomorrow. And if I did, it's because evidently I must have wanted another ass whooping. But at the end of the day, that's the problem with America now. You can't even discipline your kids. You whoop your kid's ass, your kids go DCF on you, you go to fucking jail. Get your kids taken away from you. But what you gonna do? Because some of you motherfuckers is retarded and don't deserve to have kids, and you take it too far. You go past beating your kids to goddamn killing your kids. So you gotta draw a line. You gotta have someone to check you motherfucking sick individuals that want to beat your goddamn kids to death because they don't want to listen to you. But then on the other hand, some kids deserve to get their ass kicked. I don't give a fuck. Every child deserves an ass whooping. Just is what it is. So, I'm not against nobody cutting their child ass when they deserve it. And there's a proper way to kick your child ass, too. And you won't never be able to get away with that in court. But, trust me, there's a proper way to kick your damn child ass, and you should be able to kick your damn child ass when they deserve it. Now, I wasn't going to call you out by name. You know what? I'm still not going to call you out by name. I'm not even going to give you the satisfaction. You already got it all over Facebook. I put you all on blast and talking that dumb stupid shit, and I'm gonna get to that right now. I don't know why. I have a lot of Latino friends from all different ranges of Latinoism. I have Puerto Rican friends, Mexican friends, Guatemalan friends, Honduran friends, Ecuadorian friends, Colombian friends, Cuban friends, Venezuelan friends, Brazilian friends. I probably got other friends that's some other shit that they never told me, but you get where I'm going. Now, I don't know why it is that Latinos in, what is this? I just got a message. Hold on, y'all. I'll get back to that. I definitely will. But you fucked me up real quick. Where was I? Oh, yeah. My Latino friends. Now, I don't know what it is. Why it is that Latinos and blacks have this thing where they, for some reason, always want to negatively put each other down as, like, look. Y'all colored people just like we colored people. Just is what it is. The race thing is an issue. Everybody wants to think it doesn't exist. It definitely exists. You know it exists because a lot of you who are watching the show are friends with me on Facebook, and you see the ignorant shit that white people say, the ignorant shit that black people say, the ignorant shit that Hispanic people say. The only, and this is, this is crazy. The only friends that I have that have not indulged in any of this racist shit, had nothing to say anything about, is my Asian friends. They don't get into this shit at all. They don't have no opinion. I've never had any of my Asian, and I have a lot of different kind of Asians from all different kind of cultures. Indians, Asians, all kind of Asians. And none of them ever have an opinion or says anything on any kind of topic or anything that has to do with race. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe we need to follow something that they doing, because obviously, even if they feel some type of way, they don't speak about it. There's nothing being again, I'm gonna get past that. I'm gonna get back to what I'm talking about. This retarded ass bitch talking about, yeah, I'm calling you retarded ass bitch because you're a retarded ass bitch. Talking about and I'm gonna quote you on this retarded ass shit too, that y'all would maybe take us more seriously if we would learn to respect and stop degrading our own people first. But what the fuck? Like, you... And guess what? I know I figured out how we was fucking Facebook friends too. And it's sad because the people that I was actually mutual friends with, that I'm affiliate with you through, is I know that they don't think the same way you do. And the shit that was coming out your mouth is stupid, because I went through your page. I think you're fucking a black dude or something like that. Your babies look half back. Your man, whatever nigga you was kissing up on, I'm quite sure you taking black dick somewhere. It just look like you got black in your family. I don't even know where the fuck you was coming from with the stupid shit that you were saying on my page. But guess what? I'm glad that you purged your fucking self before I really went ham on your retarded ass, because I was really gonna go ham on you, and I didn't want to, because I wanted to try to stay on nice stuff. But you almost brought me out of my motherfucking element today, talking that stupid shit you was talking. So, again, I just want to touch on that, because everybody think that racism shit is not still a problem in America, and it definitely is. And it's not just amongst whites and blacks, it's amongst Hispanics and blacks and whites, and it's a damn shame that is going on, period. But it's even worse that you have two minority groups that hate each other for no reason at all. No reason. Hispanics, you have no reason why you should hate black people, and black people, you have no reason why you should hate Hispanic people, or even white people. None of us belong here in this country to fucking begin with. So to be squabbling or arguing about anything in this motherfucker, you're dead wrong. None of us have a leg to stand on to argue about shit that go on in this motherfucker. Chalk it up. We are all Americans. You're here, you're American. Once you are a fucking American, that's what the rest of the world see you as. So y'all need to realize that. Don't think that when all this shit that you're going to do here, you leave about this motherfucker, go to Russia. Excuse me. Go to Germany. Go to Switzerland, go to Cuba, and start speaking American fucking English. Start walking around acting and talking like a fucking American, and see how the fuck you get treated. Like a fucking American. That's when you realize real quick exactly what and who the fuck you are. And speaking of what and who the fuck you are, peep this shit. Now y'all know I used to be going in on the whole, bloodlines and, kings and queens and Europe and Queen Elizabeth and the presidents and how everybody all related and all that kind of shit. Well, I'm going to talk about my own black ass. and my bloodline and how my shit spread the fuck out and how everybody is all integrated and related. Funny. Now, unfortunately, I come from 2, 3 of the biggest families in Fairfield County in Connecticut. And damn sure, if not the biggest families in Georgia and South Carolina, Parks, the Seeds, the Hilliards, and the Butlers. Now, first off, at least I can say, for the Hilliard side of my family, I can just about find a way to eliminate most of you from what I'm talking about, because I don't know of any Caucasian looking Hilliards or Butlers on my father's side of the family. They are, chocolatey shit down there in Santee and shit, Hilliards. But don't get it mistaken though, because the Hilliards, and I got some cousins up here with the last name, and Hilliard, y'all, I believe is of German. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go check again. I didn't really go too far back on it because I was doing the Park thing, but the Hilliard thing I followed back to some German ancestry, and I got some cousins that's Hilliards. Their last name is Etzminger. That's German, so you would see them Etzminger. And just so y'all know, it's Hilliards. If y'all ever come up here from down south or something, and you see some pretty ass or some handsome ass people running around here, and the last name Etzmingers and shit, they're Hilliards. They're beautiful as hell, and they fucking Hilliards, and they're your peoples, and stay the fuck away from them. Shit is tricky, but it's easy when you are black. If you just say, "Hey, check it, I'm gonna stay away from black people because I don't know if they might be my relatives," which leads me to the story I'm about to get onto. Now, back way long time ago, when I was like in 7th, 8th grade, ended up having hots for girl and found out, she was my cousin and shit. We ain't gonna get in no names and no shit like that, but that's what it was. So around 7th, 8th grade, I'm like, okay, cool. Psh, damn. Especially while I was in Norwalk. Everybody who know me in Norwalk know that my mother and my father come from the 2 biggest fucking families probably on this side of the fucking continent. It's fucked up. Anyway, so like every fucking body in Norwalk was like related to me. Like every fucking body. It was fucked up. It's fucked up. So now I'm growing up. I got like 2,000 fucking cousins. So having a girlfriend is out of the question. Figure, hey, fuck it. I'm gonna fuck with white girls. If I fuck with white girls, I'll be safe. Now this goes show you that common sense would have told my black ass. Now my grandmama, Hazel C. Park, bless her soul, aunts, uncles, Garnell, Shirley, Marianne, bless her soul, and a host of other relatives that I have that, to the naked eye, to other people, you might mistake these people for Caucasians. But I never looked at my grandmother as a Caucasian woman because she's my fucking grandmother. I always grew up grandma. I never saw I was black and she was white. But when I decided to not go out with black girls anymore and start dating white girls, it never dawned on me to say, hey grandma, evidently you mixed, so what are we? It never dawned on me. So I go through and now I get this little fetish for white girls, right? So after I done already done slept with a whole bunch of white girls and ended up finally having a child with an Italian woman. About 22, 23 years old. Finally, just a light popped up in my ass. And to ask my grandma, after all this fucking time, I'm like 22, 23 now. After all the time, I decided to ask Grandma, what the fuck are you? Because you look like a white woman. And then everybody used to ask me when I was in school, Tang, was that white lady dropping you off? A white lady? Nigga, that's my grandmother. A white lady dropping me off of school. So, my grandma going and telling me all this, oh, crazy madness. She got mixed up and telling me my granddaddy got Puerto Rican in him and some German and Scottish and Irish and English and Native American this and Native American that. But a whole bunch of shit. So, lo and behold, the Park side of my family and the Seed side of my family, especially down south. You go down south, it's like a pack of fucking Skittles. A whole bunch of different colors. You just open up a bag of Skittles and poof, all these fucking Parks pop out. Just you can get at least, I can tell you, you can get at least about 13 and a half different shades of Parks and Seeds. You can get them. I'm telling you, you can find them. So anyway, with that being said, people, you need to know who your relatives are, because again, like I said, I like white girls. So you meet these white girls, and now I gotta make sure I'm not related to white girls. And it's funny, because I got some cousins you would never believe. Tell you that. Got a cousin named Leanne Locklear. If you look her up, you would never think she was a Park. Never, at all. But she is. She's a goddamn Park. Her sister's named Laura Park. Her name would be Leanne Park if she didn't get married, but it's Leanne Locklear now. And if you look at her, you look, damn, she's a fucking Park. And another one, England Dent. Yeah. And just so y'all know, for the Parks up here, the Parks down in Georgia, they real mean, they funny, they like to play jokes, hee, ha ha. Listen, if you're down there in Baxter, Georgia, make sure, I don't care what nobody last name is, forget Baxter, Georgia, if you anywhere in Georgia, I don't care what the hell they goddamn last name is, check on them. Because 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers is a Park. I'm telling you. I seen it. It's all. Go through my friend list. You'll see them. You look at the names, you're like, this ain't this motherfucker. Yes, my motherfucking cousins. And so now, it's not safe. I'm telling y'all. I'm going to go and do the whole ancestry thing, Ancestry.com. That's what I want for Christmas. So if anybody want to give me a Christmas present, that's what Tang want. I want to send my DNA in to Ancestry.com so I can see exactly who and where the fuck I came from. Because it's a lot of people right now, you probably sleeping with your cousins, you don't even know. Right now, you probably got kids with your relatives, and you don't even know. What would you do if you found out that your baby mama was your third cousin? That would be kind of fucked up. Would you tell your kids? Would you tell anybody? Would you keep it a secret? Would you get divorced if she was married? Like, what would you do? I know a lot of people don't want to look at it, but hey, I'm telling you. I almost got 5,000 friends on Facebook, and I can guarantee you at least 1,500 of them, I'm going to say more, but at least 1,500 of them are my fucking relatives. That's scary. I even got Asian relatives. Yes, people, they are Asian. They look like it, like almost like Tiger Woodish type, even more Asian than him. That are my relatives. And I know that they're my relatives because I know who their grandparents are, like grandparents of my grandparents, brothers and sisters of my grandparents. These are their children's, but they had children with Asian people, and these people, but they're my cousins. second, third, fourth cousins, but they're Asian. Have my last name, everything. That's wild. So, people, if you can, you spend money on a lot of shit, do the Ancestry.com shit. Find out who you are, what you came from. Because it's not a game. You need to find out. And I'm going to find out because I need to know. Because Park is not like, I'm not saying that other people ain't special. Like, if your last name is Smith, you're not special. I'm not saying that you're not special. You might be special as a person, but your last name, it's nothing special about it. Smith, Brown, Robinson, shit like that, those aren't special names. Those aren't family names. You get names like Park, shit like that, when you know if this motherfucker got it, he related to you. Hilliard, you know if this motherfucker got it, he related to you. McGurk, you know if this motherfucker got it, 9 times out of 10, that's like, I don't know, I can't even really say nothing. Y'all Spanish people, y'all, whew, I know like 10 million Rodriguez's and Velez's and all motherfuckers be like, I ain't related, so I can't even speak for y'all. I don't even know where to go with that shit. y'all the illest with it, I'm telling you. And some of y'all got like 3 or 4 last names too. Shit is crazy. My nigga over here screaming right now. Yo, for real. But yeah, again, like I was saying, sometimes when you have special last names, you need to check into the shit. And if you know, like, that you related to somebody, you shouldn't like sit around and watch him do shit and leave comments on your pictures and shit and act like, yeah, they down south laughing and shit. I'm telling y'all, yo, listen, I'm gonna warn y'all again, all y'all Parks up here, if you friends with anybody from down south in the Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, like, go check they shit, cause they be sitting down there and they be laughing at us. They be, this goddamn fool, they don't even know we cousins. Ha 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 ha. Hope y'all got a kick out of that shit. Cause I got a kick out of it when I found out. But anyway, again, I'm gonna go back to the shit right here. Where's the paper that y'all was trying to give me? Cause somebody had gave me some more facts about that Ritalin and shit. I don't want to just fade off into the sunset and forget about that. What was it? Oh, yeah, I already know all that though. That's what Adderall is like smoking meth. Adderall is like speed, is like smoking meth. Is that true? Is that really true? I thought Ritalin was worse than Adderall though. I don't know. Ritalin is worse than Adderall, isn't it? I think so, because that's why they don't allow the kids to take Ritalin no more. Well, I know, check this out. I know Ritalin is a narcotic. So listen, y'all. If you're allowing your kids to take Ritalin, somebody should call Child Protective Services on you because you're giving your child narcotics. Amphetamine, and this is Adderall. Adderall is an amphetamine. It says right here on the bottle. I have somebody who has a prescription for Adderall right now. The speed, like, so yeah. So again, y'all think? Yeah. So, again, I don't care how people feel about what I said earlier about people doping your kids up because they just want to be kids. Like, take the time out and be fucking parents or don't have fucking kids. Now, again, some people have kids, that actually do have problems, but I I don't see how any attention problems or problems like that to where you have to get your kids on drugs, because this shit wasn't back in the day. They didn't have the shit. Kids was going to school and people got along perfectly fine. They got through it. They made it through it. Look, we here. Our parents is here. Motherfuckers made it through it. So whatever it is that y'all think y'all need to be doping these kids up off of, trust me, if they wasn't doing the shit 100 years ago, it don't need to be done now. Don't let these doctors keep pumping you up thinking you need to pump your kids up full of fucking drugs. I don't care what the fuck it is. Again, that autistic and everything, that's something totally different. They need medical attention from doctors. But that old, because your kid is hyperactive in school or not paying attention or he's just too hyperactive, just stop giving that little nigga so much sugar. Start making that little nigga exercise a little bit more. Try changing up their food diet, doing something. Like, there's things that you can do in just their food and what you give your child to make them not act like. Anyway, all that hyper shit, that's just part of growing the fuck up. That's part of being a human. You should be excited to be a fucking alive. Yes, your kid should want to run around and run until he can't run no motherfucking more. Because guess what? When he get 80, the motherfucker ain't going to be able to run, period. Let that little motherfucker run. Take him to the fucking park. You know you got a little energetic motherfucker? You got a little energetic motherfucker. Bring him to the park and make sure he burn that shit the fuck off. You don't want to do it because you want to sit on your fucking ass. You don't want to keep eye on your goddamn kids. That's what you get for having 8 of them motherfuckers. You shouldn't have had 8 badass motherfucking kids. Now you got to keep an eye on 8 kids. Don't dope them up so you can keep an eye on them in the fucking corner. Matter of fact, how about do this? Don't have none of that motherfucker all. Because remember, you was a little retarded motherfucker running around getting doped the fuck up. So why you want to put that on somebody else? Think about that. Maybe it's your fault. Anyway, stop doping up your goddamn kids. There's no fucking excuse for it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Kick their little ass. Show them a little bit more attention. Hug the motherfucker. Kiss the motherfucker. Tell him you love him. Get him a puppy. You don't have to give him a goddamn brother or sister just because they lonely. Get the motherfucker a puppy. See how he do with a frog first. See if he can keep goldfish alive. Do shit like that. You might find out if your kid is a serial killer. You know kids start murdering animals. If you see your kid murdering hamsters and shit, you know this little motherfucker got problems. Start bringing him to psychiatrists or something. But you don't have to be pumping him full of drugs. Maybe they need to talk to somebody. Maybe you need to spend some time with him. Or maybe you as a mother or you as a father need to question your parenting skills. And that's maybe the reason why your kids is fucked up. Not because they got a fucking disorder that they need drugs for. Anyway, I guess 36 minutes is going to be long enough. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this shit. Is there anything that I missed? I think I want to say something else. Common sense. As a matter of fact, we'll be right back. Gotta go to Common Sense.